Hi guys, my name is Vuvu and this is Vuvu Vena Reads. If you are new on here, please consider pressing the red subscribe button. Okay, so if you're new on here, please consider pressing the red subscribe button down below. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back fam. And on today's video, I am reviewing Critical but Stable by Angela Makholwa.
Vuvu Vena _reads is an amazing book reviewer, also YouTuber. She reviews books on YouTube, and if I'm not mistaken, she also has a blog as well. So please, if for your connection with literature, get in touch with or follow at VUVUVENA_reads. She is based in South Africa, and I think it is also extremely important to follow literary content creators who are based outside of the West and in continental Africa, because they do a really good job of bridging the gap.
We appreciate you, Vuvu, for bringing us Turning Pages and for bringing us your BookTube channel.
You know, this is a chance for people to actually see some people that I really enjoy.
Please consider pressing the red subscribe button down below. And if you are returning, welcome back, fam.
Vuvu, you're amazing. Thank you so much for your time.
This book was sent to me by Pen Macmillan South Africa for review purposes. This is Angela's 5th book. I have not read anything by her before this. This was a Nazania book club pick for the month of January, which is why I got to it first. If you guys know anything about me, you will know that I love reading authors in chronological order, because it is a, how do you call it? Chronological discovery of the author's talent. So you see the growth, you see the regression, you see the exploration of different themes, etc., from this person. So when I met her on book number 5, I had no full view of who she was before that, if you get what I'm trying to say. So this review of this book is solely based on the Angela that I met in Critical but Stable. This book explores the need for status in society. It explores how once you have fed that beast within you, you need to keep feeding it for you to feel relevant and of use in your community and within your circles. It also explores the need for, or rather the power that money avails people and how addictive that power might be. Critical but Stable follows three couples and their marital journey, as well as in how they play out their lives in society. 2 of these couples are wealthy beyond even comprehension. One of the couples is well-to-do, probably middle-class South African, and defines itself as practicing Christians. So their thing is not necessarily the material, but it is the Christian values that they have adopted and live by. We now follow all these characters, the husbands and the wives, and see how the thing that they have termed as their value, or the thing that defines them, ends up being the thing that either ruins them or becomes the questionable ingredient in their lives. We start off the story as though it is going to be a story, a suspense slash thriller, because the initial, or the prologue, gives a sense of some crime has been committed and we are on a journey of whodunit, right? It is a whodunit tale at the end of the day, but it is a one that is mingled with a lot of other themes, which are marital, sexuality, material gains, the quest for status, power, the things that money can and cannot buy, like a lot of religion, infidelity. There's a lot that is packed into the story, and it is a story about keeping up with the Joneses, as I'm sure that is very clear in what I'm trying to say. And in doing so, I think that the way that, and for me, the way that Angela wrote the story in its entirety, right? The actual offering, not the characters, etc., etc., is very reflective of the society that she's trying to paint. So you might find that there is a shallowness, because obviously in these kind of status-driven communities, there's seldom any in-depth knowledge of anyone. So you'll find that for some people they will say it's character development. For me, I felt like it was very depictive of the scenarios that she was trying to paint, that we don't know these people to that extent. There are some characters, the ones that are grounded and wholesome, that we get to know a little bit more, but not within the circles of this materialistic, status-driven community that they formed. There is a little bit of a hanging question, let me put it that way, at the end of the story, because of how the story started, how it progressed, and what happens at the end leaves me asking a lot of questions about a specific character, and whether or not the compassion and connection that you make with this character as a reader is now questionable as well. And I think that's a good trait for somebody who writes. I understand that she does dabble in crime, thriller type of books. I could be wrong, but I do think that she does do crime a bit. Let me see. Yes, psychological thrillers. So it is something that I think an author of a psychological thriller would just drop in there in your mind to cause you to hesitate just a little bit. And it did that a lot for me. As a result, I did, from my own conclusions in my head, obviously, because that was dropped in there, I did revoke my compassion a bit. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I thought I'd put that out there. And yeah, at the core of it though, it does explore the human beings behind these high walls, right? We do get to see that they are much more than just what is on the surface. And it was a great journey. I love the fact that her chapters are very short. Short chapters in books pace the reader very well. I always say this and I'll reiterate it again, because it helps you feel like you can consume a book faster than you would if a chapter was 50 pages. So I love that about short chapters. I advocate for them everywhere that I see them, and this was one of those. So it will pace you, it will be good on you. I rated this book 4 out of 5 stars, and I don't have anything else to add to that. Until next time, thank you so very much for tuning in and for staying with me till now. If you haven't already, please consider pressing the like button, the subscribe button, and commenting. I don't know what I'm saying. And commenting and commenting. And until next time, I love you very much for choosing me. Bye now.